Hi Capricorns, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by again. Thank you for supporting my channel as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really love for these messages to go through. So, thank you for all those who have subscribed. If you haven't done so, please do. And also thank you for sharing your stories with me, Cappies or Cross Watchers. I really read them all and I try to respond to as many as possible. But I appreciate you sharing your story or messages with me, okay? Cappies, I'm doing your Q&A love reads, okay? These are something that I do while you wait for your general tarot card readings, okay? I did your general tarot card read. All the general tarot card reads for all 12 zodiac signs are out. So it's there, Cappies, okay? So just look for it. All right, so in these Q&A love reads, I ask 4 specific questions. 1, how are they feeling about you? 2, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? 3, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? 4, are they in another relationship? Now, if that question was already answered in the first 3 questions, I'll ask how would they feel if you and them were together? All right, ready? First question, how are they feeling about you? Now, I do invite my cross watchers, okay? Cross watchers, you represent me too. Shout out. All right, so give me time while I read the cards. I don't really show my cards in my Q&As as much for the sake of time. All right. But if I feel the energy very strongly, I will. Let's see. How are they feeling about you? Somebody is a very determined person, as well as intuitive. One or the other, if not both. I'm assuming both for a lot of you, but how are they feeling about you? There is love. This person wants to commit. Yeah, that's how they're feeling about you. I think that you might have dated this person in the past. Okay, I sense that for a group of you. So this is a person you know from the past that wants to start over, that may, if you guys are reconciling or they're thinking about reconciling with you, they want to start anew. Okay, I don't know what happened in the past. This could even be like a committed relationship that I even sense for some of you, you were divorced. And this person wants to come back, and marry you again. Yeah, with my Hierophant. I got my Hierophant. I got my Ace of Cups here. I got the Fool card. I mean, this is huge reconciliation situation going on here. Okay? And for a small group of you, I do sense that there was a divorce here. And this person wants to come back towards you. Okay? Now, for those who weren't married, and you were, dating, or, you were in a relationship in some shape, form, or other, and you separated from this person wants to come back. Now, if I'm getting 3 stories, but not really. Either way, this person at the end of the day wants to take it up a notch, like a high notch, okay? If you're dating this person, your person, if you're dating your person, this person wants to take it a level up. Either way, all 3 stories apply in the end. This person wants to put a ring on it, okay? Whatever, it doesn't matter what gender you are, they want to put a ring on it. Yeah, so that's how they feel about you. Yeah, they have a lot of love and feelings for you. All right, they're this person This person, you know, I'm getting a little story from these two cards here. I don't want to say that this person wants to use you, but they're thinking about using you as a facade, as if you're going to be the face of who they are. You know, like sort of, if I had to cross-reference, sort of that saying of, you know, behind every great man there's a great woman, or something like that, or behind every great woman there's a great man. You know, it doesn't matter, but this person, it sounds a little selfish. You know, it depends who you are. I mean, this person is very business orientated. So I don't know if this person is in the limelight or they have a business. It sounds to me like they're very, they have a steady business, where they need to be like almost like a I sense politician, lawyer, anything that's in the limelight. Especially with my Hierophant here as well. You know, could be like a professor of some sort. They won't tell you this though. It's like they want to come back to you, yes, because they love you, but at the same time, they want to take it a level higher because you need to be the face of their foundation, if that makes sense to you, okay? So there's a little bit of a selfish part there. Like they're coming back because of this, but they choose you because they do love you. Moving on. What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? All right, let's see. All right. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this person definitely has a motive. So interesting. Like, and I see it here too. Like, this is my Two of Cups, right? Again, I don't doubt this person loves you, doesn't love you, I mean. This person does. When I look at this Two of Cups image, I see this couple, right? They're toasting, you know. This is a job location. And, you know, it's like they have to impress people, like the higher ups, or, you know, this person is they have a high position, or some type of, oh God, I don't know what that is. That could be anything, right? You know, even if they're like a doctor or a manager of a restaurant, it doesn't matter. It's like they need a foundation so that people look at them like, oh, okay, this person is solid. This person is, ooh, bingo. I don't sense this for all of you, but there's this person, you may or may not know about this. This person has I sense blue collar crime, white collar crime. They might have been caught. They might have gotten away with it. And so now they need an image, and you're that image of a foundation. Like, look, I'm not, you know, even fraudulent, some type of fraudulent. And I see it here because this is clarifying. This is my hangman. It's in the reverse, but they know what they're doing. This is not something that they'll tell you. I don't know if you could see, like, he's like, shh. They won't tell you this. Yeah. And again, that's for a small group of you. You may even know about it anyway if they are in that type of, they were in that type of criminal business. Criminal business. Wow, that's interesting. What's blocking them from a union or commitment, Leonora? You know, again, I see the Hierophant, you know, they really want something with you. But I do sense a lot of you may not love this person. However, I also do sense that some of you may really think about it. You may really think about coming back to this person. And I sense it has a lot to do more with security. Interesting. Both of you are on the same page. Interesting. One is using the other one for money. Okay, dinero. And the other one is using the other one for, you know, an image behind their, you know, like, this is my image now. Okay, my criminal past is my criminal past. And again, I sense that for a group of you. I'm not gonna lie. For another group of you, you know, they don't have a criminal history. Okay, whatever that may be. In the end, they still want to be with you. Okay, forget about the negative stuff. They still want to be with you. Moving on. Yeah, there's nothing blocking you two. I feel like you both have the same type of situation going on here as far as your motives are concerned. So there's really nothing blocking any of you. I don't see anything. I don't see any blockage. I do sense that the love for one of you really one of you are not in love with this person. Okay, do you still love and care for them? Yeah, but I don't think that a lot of you want, like, you're not in love with this person, but it may be your ideal person, meaning, like, you know, this person has security, or this person, you know, represents themselves really well, or they have a good head on their shoulder. Oh God, I hope that made sense. All right, let's move on to the love letter. If they could write a love letter, what would it say? All right, so with these love letters, I like to make them in love letter formats. And so you just bear with me while I read the energy. Okay. Wow. Yes. All right. Yeah, I do sense both of you are very business orientated people. Interesting. Doesn't have to be for some of you. I mean, don't talk to me. I'm all about marriage and business. Okay? I don't separate those two. Marriage and business. What? Marriage is a business. But no one asked you, Leonore. No one asked you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are a power couple. Okay. All right. Okay. To whom it may concern. I know that our relationship has had our ups and downs, but I would like to transform this relationship that you and I have. I really have been thinking about marrying you. I really have been thinking about making it a solid relationship. I do see you as my equal. I'm telling you this now because I didn't know it before. I was confused. But somehow, in this process, I've become very spiritual. I know you think money is very important to me, and it is. But I know it's not everything. However, I do see you has a meaning to move on with life. You do always try to get me out of a funk, and I appreciate it, but I know sometimes it goes on deaf ears. I don't want to lose you. I know that sometimes I can be bitter, but please understand that I have a lot of things on my mind. I do want a home with you. And I know that you always thought that business was always first for me. I know I've told you this before, and this is probably the reason why you left us. This is probably the reason why I left you. But this foundation, I realize that is everything to me. And I want to make a decision for you and I to cooperate and have a perfect relationship this time around. I'm holding on to this idea. I'm holding on to you most of all because you do make me happy. You are my victory. You are the one that could be a star in my life, the person that will motivate me in my life, and the attention I seek. I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate how creative you are, and I know that you and I could work together. I definitely want to take a chance with you. The end. Okay. That was clear cut. Thank you, Capricorns or Crosswatcher. All right. Are they in another relationship? Really quick. Let's see. Are they in another relationship? Wow, this is your soulmate. I know a lot of you probably know this anyway, but yeah, you guys are soulmates. And they do want a home with you. They're not kidding. Listen, the 2 Hierophants, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You do make this person happy, but they do have a very greedy side to this. This person is very greedy. I got 9 of Cups here 2 times. This person has, there's greed. I'm speaking to a lot of you who have some type of criminal, fraudulent, white, blue collar history. Whatever the case may be, drug dealing for all I know. Yeah, and it's greed, money. And I'm not saying that this person doesn't know how to love. Money is their priority. And if that's okay with you, that's okay with you. But don't expect them to put you first, okay? Okay. But are they in another relationship? I mean, again, that's it. You're the soulmates. It doesn't look like they are. It doesn't look like they are. No. They're not thinking about having flings or dating people. They're, you know, if you're dating them, they want to take it to the next level. If you were divorced or separated, they're coming back. And they're doing it in a big way this time. Do you understand? They're going to take action. This may be troublesome for some of you. For some of you. It may give you some type of anxiety because this person's very determined. All right? So save up your energy, my loves, whether you want to be with them or not. All right. Love you, Cappies. Bye. Hi, Cap.